Okay. Oh shit, let me check audios. Audios look good. Perfect. Last time on the Stars Within, you know what? I don't even fucking remember. It's been weeks. I think it ended. It ended with a conversation between Jin's shadow agents, one Shanana and fucking Momo. I think his name was Shah. It was something else.
It was also Jin.
It was Jin. It became Shah, which is like Sean, so he'll probably go through a third rewrite to have a very unique name that will clearly remember, and this mistake will never happen again. I'm gonna make a NPC generation list when making this. Check to see if name sounds like other name.
And I'm Shane.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Shane's my inspiration for Sean, if you guys didn't know. Just imagine an Irish Shane. Anyway, yeah, so Jin talked with Shah and Momo about essentially what she had them doing, which sounds to be like searching for a ritual. She may not have known specifically what it could do, but the ritual that they found essentially lets you sort of inherit someone else's powers, potentially sucking them dry and killing them. We don't exactly know the full 100% of it, but that seems to be what happens. So after figuring that out, I think that's probably where we pick up. I would assume that we have got back to the ship, and I'm assuming again that you guys are wanting to discuss whether or not to retrieve this ritual to sort of assault the Winter Court apartment area, and what Nova has to think about it. But please fill in where you guys would rather take this if that is not accurate.
That was accurate. We did that off camera. Ritual time.
I heard folks wanted to RP it. I remember Levi saying that. So yeah, I would guess that we're all on the bridge of the ship, getting ready to discuss this. Also, I did have a question because I was thinking about it. I know at one point you guys did invite Booger to like team meetings, essentially. Would you guys still have Booger coming around, or would this be like immediate circle type meetings?
I feel like Booger's just like always a background presence. Like we don't tell him he can't come to the meeting. If he happens to walk in on it, like, all right, cool, Booger, you're here. But
yeah, like Jameer's not gonna try to kick him out or whatever.
Sure.
I would assume that
he's never implicitly invited to meetings, but like if he's there, he's there. You know what I mean?
He just always shows up. I don't know. It's weird. Perfect.
And somehow has food in his hands. Like, are you raiding my kitchen?
That damn it, in the background, like eating a sandwich or something. Like,
I just I tried
Booger
to.
happy? I want to know.
Is Booger happy?
Is he still happy?
Well, we can check in on Booger. Ask him if he's happy.
Doing okay?
Booger, are you happy? I mean, we took you from your home. Are you still content? We've drug you all over the place now.
Well, now if you remember, it's always been a dream of mine to get on a spaceship and go adventuring. Now, back on my home world, obviously I never seen a place like this. So yeah, you can say I'm happy. While you guys been gallivanting, do whatever the hell you doing, I've been sightseeing. This place is awesome, you know? And frankly, I can afford it. I do a little bit of little handiwork here, handiwork there. They just give me food and drink, and it's awesome. So, now I'm doing good. See, I'm not dealing with the big issues that you guys are. You know, I try to help in when I can. You know, I hooked that little projector up for Jen. I think y'all use that pretty nice. But, yeah, no, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How are you, Trinity?
I'm doing great. I just wanted to make sure that, you know, some people want to be adventurers, and then when they try it, it's more than they bargained for.
No, Miss, do not worry about me. I will be very vocal when I am not happy anymore. I will let you know when I will be leaving the ship. But right now, I think this is the place I need to be.
Well, we appreciate your presence. So glad to hear you enjoy being here too.
That's rather nice to hear. I appreciate that. I think you guys had something to discuss. I'd be happy to help vote if it's needed.
I
Well,
don't know that it needs a vote per se. I believe we were just going over the particulars.
Yeah, by all
specifically
means.
where this ritual is going to be or where we need to get it from. If I'm remembering, we need to harness
So,
power.
Right now,
Obviously,
both Jen, Nova, and Booger are all in the room with you guys. So Jen kind of, she's like, yes, the ritual seemed to be in the property of the Winter Court, namely Arendor. We do know essentially a floor of an apartment building that they've taken over. So we would be able to proceed there. No problems at all.
Any chance they'd be willing to part with it willingly? For such a lovely conversation, perhaps?
What'd you have in
you'd
mind?
be the only person who could do it.
Simply asking. Maybe they want to trade.
I think
What are we
this is very-
trading?
Booger.
No.
Now,
Oh.
what? This
What?
guy,
You're newer.
we should have left
You're
him on
newer,
that planet.
Malachi.
Just kidding.
Once Dominion, always Dominion, it seems like.
Hey, let's not sling stones in a glass house.
Settle
Booger.
down.
Flexus, he just offered to throw me to the slaughter.
It was a joke. It was a joke.
Just a joke.
If we may return to the matter at hand.
It was a light.
Arendor was that big old minotaur, and he seemed pretty beefy. And I do understand the situation from last time, Buxus, that it did look as though we were on the side of the robbers. Now, I don't know if Arendor noticed us being herded out like cattle, but he seemed pretty intelligent enough to recognize the situation, and if he had an inkling that we were a part of it, I honestly don't know if a proper conversation with Arendor is going to go very well, my lady in darkness. But that's entirely up to the group. Honestly, I think a more stealthful tactic would probably be the best, but I don't know much about the area, at least where he lives at. That's some intel that I'm pretty sure you, Kai, would probably have an easier way of finding out how to get to it. But it's up to the group. I
feel
think
like,
stealth is the best.
I would have to agree. I feel like any conversations will probably be pretty fruitless, especially since we have Trinity with us, and
Agreed.
they're who knows, even if we did come to some sort of agreement, who's to say it wouldn't be some sort of a trap? Looks like we're probably going to have to fight our way through this one.
Seems a bold assumption. We don't know much about the man. As far as I can see, he seemed very businesslike.
You know what? If we can, how would business people do it? Would they send a letter? And what do you call it, Buxus? The that digital email. I ain't good at that stuff, man.
Oh yeah, we do smoke signals now.
Is it electrical smoke signals? I know y'all do a lot of techie stuff with all the electricities.
We fly digital birds from one end with one end of the web to another end.
I knew it.
And they put their notes and letters. That's how it works.
You know,
Somebody
birds ain't real, right? They're from the government.
Yes, every bird is actually a drone sent by the government.
I knew that was right.
You hit that nail on the head. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Well, shit, why don't we send him one of these bird drones? That's got to work.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
can attach an email
Send-
to his talent or something.
That'll work. I think that's the best way for us to communicate. Maybe we can attack this on two fronts. We can send a couple of us to try to communicate, coax him into doing what we want to do. And
glitched out
Uh-oh.
real hard.
Yes.
I guess his courier pigeon ain't working very well.
then- my internet seems like it's fighting me today. I don't know.
Just I hate to see it.
Well, what if we do send send something a correspondence, if you will, to him as a business proposition, and let's meet somewhere, kind of like how we did with Jen, and then we got to have something that they want. Usually,
Well,
Not
business
okay
people-
being bait.
And what are we trying to gain here?
the ritual.
Need the ritual. However, I do think there is merit into what Buxus is saying as a two-pronged approach. Perhaps a couple of us simply are the distraction to bring them in, have a discussion, whilst those who are better at the being able to sneak around go and try to get what we need on our own.
Split the
Well,
party.
That
Well, you
has
got-
always worked well for us in the past.
Got to split.
I like
the
to
Never
say is
had any struggles.
I'm quite averse to being hit, and I don't want to be hit again.
Oh, you
Quite
don't want to get hit.
squishy.
Ooh, boy, I was on death's door. Yeah,
That's true.
I wanna do the-
Logically,
I would like to do the talking part. That sounds like more my speed.
logically to me, if Winter Court wants Trinity dead, and we are about to correspond with them, I don't see any way they're going to try to advance anything positive for us while she's here.
Well, we don't remember. We don't even know if they even recognized her. Well, all we got was an inkling of the force between Faye, but we don't know if they noticed her, saw her. But that's if we do this two-pronged attack, she'll be on the back end anyways. We're gonna have somebody else do the talking.
In a sense, to reason, we need not operate in good faith.
Oh,
Simply
of
need to be
course.
a distraction.
And that's fine too. To be honest, I'm gonna need to be with the distraction team because Arendor's a big boy. So
Much agreed.
we're gonna
You
need
are
kinda-
our biggest
Jen kind of
boy,
looks at
so
you guys. Jen's like, well, text that would assume that Arendor would be the one to correspond with the distraction. If he stays
Also
at
true.
the home base.
Well, that's why we send a missive to have a conversation through our
Yes,
e-courier pigeons.
If he sends
Are you
someone else
pigeon?
besides
Specifically.
himself, then
Well, not if we request him specifically.
that's assuming he
That's-
says, "Oh yes, of course, I'll meet you somewhere that you decide on your parameters."
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was him, I would not.
The only way we get Arendor here would probably be to set up some sort of trap and tell him that Trinity's here.
Which she
Again,
said she
we
didn't
are-
want to
we
be
are-
bait. But
we
I
are
agree, that would
assuming
probably
that he
get him out of
knows.
the house.
I'm not for this plan.
You
Is
don't
there a
want to
way
keep
we
bringing
can-
it up, Malachi. We're trying to find a way to not even bring Trinity into this.
Is there
Well,
a way
fair
we could?
Malachi has been saying we should just sneak in, which I do think is a good idea. I'm simply saying we can act as distraction to help.
there
Yeah,
a
but we
way
don't
we can
need
meet?
Trinity to be the distraction. I agree with the plan. We only need about two of me and you. We'll be the distraction. You
Well, the
got plenty
problem
of
is
calcium constructs that'll help
Arendor-
you get out of there.
Who's to say Arendor's going to arrive? We have to have something big for him to arrive himself. So for him to arrive, Trinity has to be bait, which
Am I the only
Unless
one that's
someone
not
that-
getting the concept of sending the e-courier pigeon to request a meeting with the big man to figure out what they want so we can tell them what we want? Like, we want the ritual. What do you want? If he says he wants Trinity because he knows that she was there with us, then we're going to have to figure something else out. We're going to have to be a different type of distraction. If not, and he wants us to do a specific favor for him, we're going to have to figure out if that's the favor that we want to do. There's plenty of things that we can do without showing our hand, which is Trinity. I don't want her in danger. If anybody puts her in danger like that, I don't know. They're not a part of the Nova Corps anymore to me. Let's find a different way to do this tactfully without putting her out in front. That's my job.
Nova's like, she comes up. I think the immediate decision, or one of the first decisions on this mission, is whether we send them something or not. If we do send them a message, it may have the result that we want, or it may not. And if it doesn't, well, now they have some sort of idea of something is going to happen, that there's some new player in their environment that may or may not.
It wants something that they have.
Essentially. Yes. If
I've been saying
we
from the
send them
beginning-
a message that says, hey, we know about this ritual that may or may not have some level of secrecy and we want it, what do you want for it? That could throw them on edge.
or
Yeah,
make
we don't
them
want to give up
aware.
the game, right?
We don't know how
Let's
they'll
just
react.
surprise them and kill them. Easy peasy.
Just to say that we should be aware that if we potentially send this message, it could send up their signal flares and they could have a more defensive position than if we just assault them quickly under stealth. Not to say either one has more merit or doesn't, but just that we should know essentially the parameters of what happens, or the possibilities of what could happen.
We
Well,
know
then
where
let's
he
simply-
lives.
Let's simply just put it to a vote then. Do we want to?
Yeah, Mo, you guys know like what floor he lives on, like on the apartment building. You guys don't have like blueprints or anything like that. But you know exactly what level what floor they operate out of.
Then
Can we
let's
do this
simply-
like Blades? Can
What
we,
way?
can we prep our what is it? Prep our height. Go around, gather intel around the area. See
Yeah,
if
I mean,
there's any like bodyguard.
as you guys go there, like to take a step back and look at mechanics of things, as you go there, there will be options. If you decide to just go there, forget everything else. If you decide to just go there, there will be options as to stealthy, not stealthy, what sort of entrance location you could make, that sort of thing. So yeah, I've got all that. But like the engagement role type shit for Blades is not super necessary.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Okay.
So again, the first choice, I think, is deciding whether or not you kind of just do a B&E or if it's try to do a business transaction, or at least pretend that you're doing a business transaction, you know. I guess there's three choices: actually doing some sort of business transaction, or just using that as a distraction.
I like the business transaction distraction.
Nice.
It's got a nice ring to it.
It does have a good, just rolls off the tongue, you know.
My
Aye,
feeling is that no matter what, even if we try the business transaction side, the ruse, this is going to end in a fight, so we might as well take the surprise.
Yeah, it seemed as though even the dungeon master was telling me that the splitting the party is not a good idea.
I mean, if we
It was
really
kinda
want to
meta.
take a step back, it's just like, yeah, I mean, I could tell you how things would go, or you could just do a thing and that's how they go. how much you want to spoil.
Well,
But
regardless, we know what floor he's on. How many? And it was a 20+ story.
I don't
I remember.
if I said anything.
Or no, that was
I can
the
make it
casino
20.
area. I'm sorry.
Story drop.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
different area.
apartments
hotel where I
is
was
kind of
keeping
just a
Tom.
part of a like ramshackle. It's essentially in the ghetto, right? It's not like Section 8 or anything, but
So how many
it's
floors?
a place where a drug lord can go run his drug operation and not be troubled. So, 6,
And what floor is he on?
3rd.
So right.
Nice.
Okay. And then we basically
Good
know
way
the
the numbers
area. Yeah, just throw them out.
Nailed it.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
We could do a top-down drop, or we can go in from the bottom and get in, or we can go from a side building and get in.
I think the most efficient way to do it would be taking the stairs.
It's always an option.
Okay. Well,
Let's not put 100 on 10. You know, we can just walk.
Do a
through the
breach and
door.
clear. I
So,
can get
guys,
on the balcony easy.
Do we need to take a vote for this? Y'all need my vote for choice?
yeah, I feel like we're going the stealth option instead of the distracting and thing. So
Stealth assault always works. That's right. I
Yeah.
agree. I'm an eye. All right, go Team Nova Corps.
stealth assault.
Stepping in with the Winter Court will be dangerous no matter what we do, but you know what they say about deals with the Fae.
I mean, Trinity, don't you want a little bit of payback? I mean, I guess I don't know. They killed your
They
last.
killed my predecessor, who
Yeah.
I have
But
no.
do you care? Yeah, I don't know.
I care in that it means they want to kill me, and I have
Yeah,
some
that's fair.
sense of self-preservation.
Totally.
Totally.
Rock on, brother.
Right? Yes.
Well, y'all gonna have to prep for stealth, but at the same time, get ready for a big bang, because it's gonna get wild.
I do think that it's going to be quite a fight.
Yeah. So Jin, you guys have kind of, it seems like you've made your decision, and Jin or Tex Jin looks at you. She's like, well, besides, it does seem like this ritual, the lessons that we could learn from it, could benefit us as well, in multifacets of ways. If you do remember the professor, this ritual could potentially lead to some great development in his his next steps.
Transference. Yeah. No, I
Sure,
recognize
definitely.
that. I may not be the smartest cookie in the bunch, but I definitely recognize that. Goodness gracious. Here we go again. Now we do the getting ready and equipping ourselves montage, you see?
That's right.
You know, flash,
Montage
weapons,
music.
check in. Yeah, pretty much.
Shake. All right. Yeah, so you get prepped, you get all your gear, and you start trekking over. It looks like a normal night on the rock. Actually, halt. Before we do that, this day has been pretty busy. We've done a lot of things in this one day, and we have not rested since. There was a party, there was a meeting of Sean and stuff, and we've done all of this shit after that, and we have not rested. So, I'm gonna throw this out there. Potentially, you could rest. As part of that rest, Malachi, you could do a little bit of digging on old Ezekiel and Rita, if you so desire.
I desire.
Everyone else good
Desires
with
it hard.
at least pulling a rest before pulling off this big mission?
I'm good.
I could always use that.
Probably wise.
Perfect. Yeah. So you guys, you're like, I'm loaded up and I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna go. Anyway, we'll do that montage after we wake up. So yeah, everyone kind of is like, all right, break, get up. We gotta, get some rest. We have a big one in the morning, yada yada. And Malachi, you head to your room and you start doing some digging. You don't have the same sort of research levels, essentially, that you would have if you had access to Dominion tech. So somewhere down the line we're doing that Dominion space station, another breaking and entering, and stealing. Potentially there could be a way for you to gain some access for some intel there, that would get you more information. Because obviously, just on like the general web, internet, you're essentially not going to be able to get to the Dominion's files of what they have on Ezekiel. And even those files are buried deep within the Dominion's own information umbrella, right? So it could potentially be rare for you to even find that. However, this Rita lady you were able to get some information on, Rita Rose. She is a higher up, essentially an important person for like a, it's not like a trade guild, it's essentially like a trading council type, a group essentially that kind of controls, big picture wise, like the tariffs and the who gets to send what stuff, that sort of shit. Sort of leading you to believe that the Dominion wants that control, right? It just is easy to assume that they are trying to gain her access to be able to control the trade routes and all that sort of shit. Because, like I said, Dominion's big, but they don't control the whole fucking galaxy, right? So they have trade partners and stuff like that. So them being able to trade more freely or gain access to things at a better rate is always going to be good for them, right? So it seems like that's likely what Ezekiel is assigned to Rita for. That's not to say that that's exactly what's going on, but that's the best that you can sort of piece together logically from the information that you have right now. Again, you get to that Dominion station and you're able to access some more stuff. You could potentially see like the Dominion's mission objectives on what Ezekiel is doing. But that's what you got right now based off of the little research you did before tuckering out for the night.
Well, that's not nearly enough info.
You better go do some digging on the space station, bro.
Can I try to hack into the Dominion systems to get a little something?
I mean, you could try. I will tell you, it's high risk with likely little reward. And you would know that as an ex-Dominion agent.
Okay.
Like, there's just so many ways that they could essentially fuck with you if things go bad. I mean, already, like, VPNs and that sort of, like, spoofing type shit exists. So they may not, like, if you get lucky, they may not be able to determine your exact location, who you are, that sort of shit. But chances are they probably fucking would. Up to you.
Okay.
You can it's always up to the roll of the dice, but
fine. I'll just go to bed.
Yeah, go to bed, Malachi.
Things.
Perfect. So yeah, we get to the morning. Cue the fucking equipment montage that we already did. Just rerun that, and then you guys are sort of heading over to the neighborhood where the apartment is at. And yeah, the Rock is its normal self. Folks are partaking in all the foods and drinks and partying going on. Yeah, it doesn't seem like any sort of strange happenings. Could you guys please make me some perception checks? Yeah, some perception checks, please.
It should work out well. I'm very perceptive.
Yeah, you guys are doing great.
No, I'm
Love
not.
This is awesome.
I'm asleep still.
Yeah, you're still thinking about fucking Rita and how you couldn't figure anything out.
Man, did you mean for that sentence to come out the way you meant? Or is that an accident?
This is no mistakes, Chemo. They're just happy little accidents, okay?
Wonderful.
Oh
Accidentally
no, it's
on purpose.
Buxus. Me and Buxus. I guess our dice look the same.
Yeah.
I actually
Oh,
had a
you got
decent
the-
perception
You
check.
got the electric yellow?
I think I got the electric yellow, bro. Hang on, let me do another one and see.
You got like
Oh, mine
doo
are
yellow, bro.
Mine are brighter yellow. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
okay.
for sure.
you got doo doo yellow.
Yellow, that's up.
So surprisingly to me anyway, Shamira was the highest perceptive person. So
Not surprising to me.
for whatever reason, Shamir is the one that notices this. You get to the building, you're kind of staking it out from the outside. The third floor, they have like a bunch of those like metal rods outside the windows to stop from entry. Pretty much all except one balcony is open. So like there's two balconies on one side of the building. One of the balconies is boarded up, the other one looks to be functional. Like you could come and go from that balcony. Besides that looks to be the only easy entrance from the outside of the building. It's safe to assume that there are stairs, potentially elevators inside the building that could get you to the third floor. You would have to think about this. Tex, do you want to fly up to be able to view the roof of the apartment buildings?
I did, but I didn't know how conspicuous that would be.
Well, roll a stealth for me. We can see if you want to do this. I don't want to force you into a blunder if you're like, nah, I'm good.
That's cool. We'll see how my dice go for the day.
Not the worst.
Not terrible.
Essentially, you're probably just pretending that you're like looking at something on another building, and then you might have looked too long at this other building. You don't think anyone saw you glancing at this, but from the roof, it's like if the apartment building is this big and goes up, half of the roof appears to be covered by another like building cluster. So there's only like half of this building has a roof area. On that roof area, there appear to be like AC units and other like HVAC bullshit, and what you would assume be a trapdoor down into the building itself.
So the other building, what is that, like another apartment complex, or?
Yeah, basically, just another residential zoning type thing.
And if we do like just another perception of it, are those just like normal people coming out of that one, or do they look like members of a type of organization or whatever?
No, like you can't really. Not that everyone around here looks the same, but everyone around here looks the same, right? Like they all appear to be about the same status, right?
Okay.
No one looks classy. No one looks this or that. They kind of are on the poorer side, obviously. Yeah.
So from that side building, floor 7 or 8 or whatever, is there an access entry to come outside and then get onto the other building, the one that we need to get to?
No. So that
No.
building, it's basically like if you had 2 blocks and placed them on top of each other. There doesn't appear to be any access from one building to the other. It looks like there was one. It may have even been at different points in time. They built this one, and then the development changed, and they did this sort of thing, and then they built another one over here, right?
Okay.
Just kind of them continuing to fill this place in as the need arose.
They Tetris it, basically.
Mm-hmm. This guy deal with something.
Sorry. Okay.
You're good, brother. So yeah, they're like, when you look at it, there's potentially 3 entry points at this point now. There's balcony, rooftop, it's going in the front door, or ground floor essentially. There's probably multiple entries into the building, but the ground floor would be another entry point. And from the outside, I didn't say this before, but from the outside, you don't see like Winter Court guards, basically. So you don't look like you see Winter Court thugs just standing at the front door.
We can see his apartment though?
Not inside. So like the windows, they have the bars, and then they're not like boarded up with 2x4s or anything, but like your eyes don't pierce through whatever it is that's blocking the windows. And if you look at like the rest of the windows, it's kind of a hodgepodge of folks with windows open, folks with windows closed, folks have fucking clothes like hanging from their windows. It's kind of like some people have a ton of shit on their porch, some people don't even fucking use their porch, it's just like fucking random.
What room number is he in?
You don't know. The assumption,
You
what
just
you
know
guys
it's
have
on the
been
third
told,
floor.
what you've been told is they run the whole 3rd floor.
Oh shit. Okay. Sorry.
You're good.
I just think we might as well just go through the front door, or find a secondary route instead of the front door. But taking the stairs is probably the best thing. If we go through the other building, we'll have to find a way out of that building onto this one, and then work our way down.
I mean,
I'm the only one who can
it
fly.
would be inconspicuous, right? It would be obvious, but you could like fly each member up to the roof if that's something y'all wanted to do. If someone's watching, like, look, that fucking dragon, guys. Like, it would be, you could probably do it quick, right? It'd be like if someone's watching, it's very obvious that you're ferrying people to a rooftop, but it could probably be done in like 90 seconds. Potentially, if y'all are like, all right, it's go time, you could ferry them up to the rooftop, and y'all just start fucking blasting down floors to get to the 3rd floor and then go aggro. Or I guess what I'm saying is, if you wanted to get on the rooftop, stealth may not be an option anymore, but it could give you a different point of access than the others. But
Do we really come?
This is good for the front door, man.
Yeah, we might as
3rd
well
floor.
just,
It's 2 stories up. Just walk up there like we own the place.
or like we live there.
I'm warning you. If I'm struck, I will be demanding both apologies and one of those pancakes for each hit that is done to me.
That seems quite
really-
fair. I ain't gonna-
I'm really good at apologizing. I'll tell you that.
I've worked on my groveling.
I am an excellent apologist.
My apologies are best around.
Well, yeah, I think stealth wouldn't be the best thing if we did the flying up stuff. So, front door, let's pretend like we own the place. Obviously, they've probably seen people walk in here well armed, so they might just assume we're part of that group. And if
Is
we
it
got
possible-
Trinity in the middle, she looks like a fae, so then they'll just be like, oh yeah, they're definitely with them.
Is it possible? So we, from the outside, does his apartment have a balcony or no?
So the 3rd floor, you guys don't know. I guess reframe your question. Does his apartment have a balcony? The third
Okay,
floor
so
has a balcony.
My thought process is, if we're going to break into this place, can I do something similar to what I did with Rita and pop up there, and then like if we're going to breach, I can be
Like a 2-point breach.
yes, yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Can I
You guys
can I
do that.
parkour up there?
I mean, you guys even have the like Buxus. Like you guys have comms. You guys have, if those somehow get jammed or something, you have the Mystic communication to where you guys can all be like, okay now or whatever. So yeah, you guys can split the party however you want. Like, I think that you, Malachi, could probably stealth up to the balcony pretty easily. And if y'all wanted to time it, I think Tyrannix could fly up to that balcony with you to where it's not just you on the balcony by yourself. But then you're splitting the party. It's Tyrannix and Malachi and everyone else.
Well, it's not. I mean, we're
in an unknown
not
location.
super splitting.
Not super splitting. No, you know, some tactics, some strategy. Having a pincer attack is good, right? Like, it's sort of an unknown whether it is a smart play or not at this point. But yeah, if you guys wanted to, that is definitely an option you could do.
Are we gonna make Jamira knock on the door inside? You talk to him.
No,
Gotta earn
no
her
one.
pancakes.
I was
No,
like,
man.
she's already put her line in the sand of like, if I get hit,
She said,
Yeah,
I wanted
homie.
to have a talk without going anywhere near.
Right.
Okay, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat like the last two sentences my wife called? What was? So me and Tyrannix can do that, but is that really technically a splitting the party thing? Because
I would.
we're-
Here's my thing, right? In the fiction, no. In the tactics, depending on a battle happening, yes. Think of the fight where you guys were on the bottom floor of the bunker, and Buxus went to go turn off the robots with the computer. Essentially, that was a splitting the party tactic, and it sort of bit you guys. So in that sense, it kind of is splitting the party, and in that sense, it didn't really work. That's not to say it will not work, right? Like, you could get on the patio, get behind an high importance creature, one tap that motherfucker, and then now you're in a great position for the fight. Their backliner is now dead because they were now in your front line, right? The other option, which you may or may not remember because you haven't even used it, Malachi, you have a very interesting superpower, and potentially with that happening, it doesn't
So,
like
going on the balcony.
it could be you could be more safe than someone else, right? Also, the not just the passive but the actual action also has the high mobility. So even if you are on the other side of the fucking building, you could use that to get back to the rest of the party, right? So it could make your strategy better specifically.
Well, how
for
big?
you.
How big is this? How like the? I
You
guess
guys would be able to figure that out. So give me a second. It is 100 feet wide and 120 feet long.
it's a big ass apartment.
Is it? I mean, it's like an apartment
For the
building.
ghetto,
so,
yeah.
in the ghetto. So if you realistically, you could assume that there are eight units per floor. And so that would be like, I'm looking at this one right now. It's like a 45 foot by 20 foot unit for a family, right? So that's like a 1-bedroom apartment, basically.
What the? You see how
Son.
weird? That was?
Do you have a son over there or what?
No, it's my other monitor. I've never seen it do that before. It's
I thought you had an
literally
open
No
window in there.
cameras, please. All right. Everyone good with the Malachi rooftop balcony plan? Not rooftop balcony plan.
Let's go with the rooftop
There's
balcony
a
plan.
gambler now, so
Let's make a move.
Fuck it.
he's like a real good gambler.
Nice.
Fuck it, we'll do it.
Fuck it, we'll do it
Yeah,
live.
fuck it.
Let's see.
What?
Pitter patter, let's get at her.
Do I need a parkour
So
up?
explain to me the timing of these events, okay? The group, we'll call them balcony group, non-balcony group, inside group, whatever you want to call it. Right now, I have Malachi as the only person in the balcony group. Does anyone else want to try to achieve that?
Would I be able to scamper up there? Like, can I climb up there?
Yes. I mean, that's what Malachi's about to do. So yes.
Are we going? Are we going to split the party the same exact way we did?
Then I'll let Buxus go, and then I'll stay down here with.
We don't learn, Dimitri.
Well,
Let's do it again.
see, last time Tyrannix
But
chased him,
better.
and now it sounds like Tyrannix is going to stay with the spellcasters.
Okay.
Because Buxus can go.
If no one, because of the power that I have,
Mhm.
if no one comes with me, that's okay, because I can move. I can move a pretty good distance if I need to, and
I would say
I can
that
also move a pretty
yeah.
good distance if I need to.
Luxus's ult would be pretty good at being able to get across the battlefield too. So like
Okay.
if you're wanting to keep a high mobile group, it would be the two of you for sure.
okay, then that works.
I think we make a
Fuck it.
fantastic
We'll do it
team.
live.
Honestly, if he fucking flanks you or flanks somebody with you, that helps you too. So there's that. Although he could be across the battlefield by the time it's your turn. So there's also that.
I got some
Um,
skedaddles.
All right, so timeline. You've got balcony group, you've got inside group. Does the inside group go in and start to climb and then say, okay, we're here, you climb? Or is it you guys go in, both start climbing at the same time and try to merge? Point being, if the balcony group gets found out prior to inside group emerging, balcony group could get hit prior, right? It's just sort of like timing wise as to what essentially my minions will be reacting to first is what I'm trying to determine.
We can wait until they're halfway up and then start making our move.
I definitely want them in position. I guess I because I've got the active camo thing, it would be kind of hard for me to be caught. Yeah. So I mean, is there any way for me to do a little reconnaissance to see kind of what we're about to go against? With
Yes, you could do some recon. You could do some recon right before you do the assault, or you could walk into the building right now as just Malachi and try to essentially see what's up there, if that's something you want to
Group?
do.
thoughts?
What good is all that stealth if you never use it?
Go for it, man. Go inside. We'll drink some tea. You tell us how it is. We got you locked in.
Okay.
And I know if your hit points start to get low, so I can just, hey man, he's getting tagged in there. Let's rush the front door.
Yeah, we got a couple people that can feed you on the move.
So
All right.
I
I'll
would
do some
say
reconnaissance.
I would say in the fiction of the story, and you would know, your character would know this, Shane, you should use your stealth skill first and save the active camo for now. Like, you shouldn't active camo and go in just because nobody opening a door is weird, right? But like, you just pretending to be a normal person going in could potentially be normal, depending on how you play it. Obviously, if you want to just use active camo and say, no, fuck you, Travis, I'm doing it, then by all means you can.
No, I'll just use stealth. I don't care. That's fine with me.
Let's do that shit.
Why is it? Did you want me to roll stealth?
I sure did.
Well, for some reason, it's telling me I don't have. It says Malachi has no token in the scene. What is going on?
What's going on? It shouldn't
this?
matter though.
I was gonna say
Do
you
like
can roll stealth
just
from
do
your,
a left click drag on the screen to like basically not select anything, and then see if that. Let me see if I
Hang
can-
on.
roll it from your proficiencies page.
Oh, were you rolling on the initiative? That's probably why.
Yeah. So if you go to the tab that has a little hand, that's the proficiencies, and then you
Yeah.
can click the little die
I'll
next
do
to
stealth
stealth.
over there.
Got to use a little hand job.
That's right. Got to remember hand job. That's how you connect your skills. You
That's
can
not
keep
good.
it, or you can not keep it. What would you like to do?
I do have communalism, so he can re-roll.
You can do that
roll.
too if you would like.
I'll do that.
All right. Go ahead and re-roll
guess
that self, sir.
He wouldn't be in 10 feet, but
What in the fiction he is. I'm fine with it. It's good.
Oh, okay, that's much better.
Perfect. Okay, so yeah, you make your way in. It feels
Making
like
my
a
way
very
downtown.
typical ghetto building. Kids running through the hall, fucking, people hanging out, doors are open, you can smell random food and shit. You get up to the I'm assuming you want to take the stairs up and not the elevator, right?
Wait a second.
Okay.
Could I not can I not look from the balcony and kind of see the same way that I kind of took reconnaissance with
So if
the
you would know that the balcony you can't see anything in. There's like curtains basically.
Okay, so am I gonna do a quick run through it, but me and Buxus are still gonna come through the balcony, yeah?
Yes, yeah. That's
Okay,
the strat.
okay. Then yeah, I very nonchalant, just kind of
Just taking
I'm
the stairs.
yeah, just taking the stairs. Very it's in my experience, it's very people usually don't if you just act like you're supposed to be there and you're confident about it, people really don't pay you any attention.
And that's exactly what's happening. You're not running through the building. You're going a very normal pace. This is what I do. Open the door, get in the stairs, slight jog up the stairs, no problem. Luckily, there's no druggies in the stairs, so you don't have to worry about that. There are piss stains and shit stains, you could assume, of course. Ghetto building would be. I always remember the downtown stairs for parking garages were just disgusting. Anyway, so you get up to the third floor, and luckily for you, there is a slight window in the door out onto the floor, and you kind of do one of these through the window, and you could see two armed Winter Court thugs. They're very the aesthetic is very Winter Court. They got some bluish white armors. They look like they have kind of like modern Kevlar essentially, and like SMGs, and they're kind of just standing in the hall shooting the shit with each other. It looks like the stairs come up, and you can see, like, if you look to the left, that's where the guards are, and that is what looks to be the hallway to connect all the units. And you look to the right, it's just the edge of the building. So you've got the elevator bay to the right of you, so it goes like elevator bay, stairs, hall to the T-cross hallway, and they're standing. So essentially, you come out of the elevators, you come out of the stairs, they're gonna see you, right? Either if you're invisible, they're gonna see the door open. Potentially you could strategize it how you want, but they got two guards posted up right there looking at the most assumed entrance of what could be the hallway there. That's basically all you can see, because like you look at the guards and they're standing in front of a wall, and actually you can see, so like you're looking this way, the guards are at that T-cross, and then to the right, like if you turned right there is a door next to them. So you can see one door, but basically you know that if you think about it, you guys probably are already understand, but it's like a T and then go like this, right? That's kind of the hallway. I want to give you all the information because you earned it. I don't want you guys like, I don't know what's happening. You didn't give us enough.
Are the guards like, are they relaxed, or are they posted up?
They look pretty
like,
relaxed. Yeah, they look pretty relaxed.
So
like they look ready for trouble, but they look like they pretty much do this every day.
so if I opened the door, so the only exits basically for me, if I were to go through this door, is the elevator,
Elevator,
hall
stairs,
nothing.
and potentially the balcony.
the stairs I'm coming from. There's
Yes.
not another stairs on the other side of the hall.
There's not.
How many rooms are in the?
If you go down one floor, you could kind of peruse that second floor there, and if the like the floor plan is the same on both, there are 6 units. So basically, you go to the second floor, you exit the stairs. On the main, like the first hallway that has the elevator and the stairs, there appears to be like a storage closet and then like a utilities closet. And then there's the big hall that goes down like the middle of the building. And then there are 4 units on one side and then 2 units opposite of that on the corners of the building.
Okay. I have an idea
Brilliant.
for our breach and clear. I don't think we ever used this. I know that I looked at one point to use this in a very heroic way as we were getting our ass kicked. I think I have a claymore.
You do?
So, maybe I wonder if I could I set it up and try to get both of them and like get their attention into the hallway, like,
Yeah.
or would that put the entire thing on alert?
I mean, I think obviously that would put the whole thing on
So
alert.
maybe we start with that. Maybe I set up a claymore. Maybe I will try to set up a claymore, get the 2 front guards to trip the claymore, and then the inside group waits for that. They rush in. Me and Buck just come in from because that'll get everybody's attention looking at the front door. We got Tyrannix over there, big boss man. Me and Buxus will be able to easily get the back. Because they'll hear an explosion. Everybody in the apartment, whoever's in the apartment, will pop up, go towards the door, at least be looking towards the door, like what the fuck's going on. So maybe set the claymore in the stairwell?
Yes. Roll me, Shane, roll
Everybody in
me-
the party okay with that? Yeah?
I like this distraction, man.
I need Jamira, roll me an occultism check, and then Malachi, roll me a thievery, sorry. Both of you guys roll me your big passion skills. Wonderful. Not the worst. Obviously you guys could do whatever you want to do, okay? I am essentially going to provide you some logic that your characters may be thinking through because they are themselves, right? as you're sort of relaying this information back to the group, Malachi, talking over these tactics, Malachi, you could place, like, say you got the whole party in, right? You could place the party, or the party can place themselves essentially on the stairs going up or down, either way. And then you could set the claymore in the stairwell for chasing guards to be exploded by, right? Jamira, what you could do is create an illusion that could potentially pull those guards so that there is no... Essentially, you wouldn't have to, like, time a claymore place for someone to run by it or for someone to jump past it or some bullshit like that, right? It could essentially be a, like, zero risk pull of these guards with an illusion. And then, like, essentially, Malachi, you could place this claymore, run back outside, go up to the balcony, be ready to enter, and everyone's like, okay, go. Jamira illusion pulls the guards, claymore explosion, now we all converge. Is a thing you guys could do.
Or I like that idea. Or if Jamira's gonna lose, if she's gonna use an illusion for, I mean, okay, is the claymore going to be death for both guards?
I mean, there's no way of knowing that.
Okay, well, we could make it 100% death. Put the claymore in the elevator, illusion in the elevator. They're on the 3rd floor. Guards run in. Claymore blows up. Elevator falls. They're dead.
I mean, that's a lot of things happening that have to go your way. Just saying. You gotta hope that the elevator is only going to the 3rd floor and doesn't open up on some children. You gotta
Okay, no, we'll go with the first one then.
There's just a lot more,
potential
bullshit that could, potential for bullshit on that play.
Okay, I dig it.
And Jamira, I would be fine with you getting a free illusion. Like, this isn't going to be one of your actual big illusion spells that last like an hour and all that shit. You could basically use like a cantrip minor illusion type thing to just be able to do something to get their attention, try to get you to chase them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Let's see.
And honestly, that roll, that 32 is really good, so I'd be fine with letting you, like, essentially letting that ride as a success against their sort of perception.
For sure.
So yeah, everyone good with that? Good with that plan?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
All right. So, Malachi, honestly, I think I'll just play through this because it would make the most sense, and then we can get this thing going. I think it makes the most sense for everybody to come inside, or the inside group to come inside, go up the stairs, go up to the 4th floor essentially, and be ready to charge down. That way, Malachi can place the claymore, run back downstairs, go out and get ready. So yeah, that's exactly what happens. The inside group's waiting on the stairs. Jamira, you're waiting for the go-ahead on the illusion. Malachi, you get back outside. And Buxus, you were waiting on like the 2nd floor basically to make sure that no one comes up. Because yeah, you don't want that to trigger anything as well. So then once Malachi comes down from the claymore, Malachi and Buxus leave, exit the building, get over to the outside. Could I get acrobatics or athletics from both Malachi and Buxus? I just want to essentially figure out how quickly, like, you guys will be able to get up. It's just a timing thing.
Right on time.
Okay. I'm going to do one thing because I may be an asshole.
I knew it.
don't worry, no child was destroyed in this roll, okay? Everything's fine. So it took you a second to get up, Malachi, not because you're slow or bad or anything. You were just letting Buxus take the more easy
Point.
climbing
Well, I
route.
just ran down a bunch of stairs. I'm a little tired, bro.
So yeah, let me do this. One question. Buxus and Malachi, you get up to the balcony. I would like hold on, I gotta draw something because I wasn't exactly planning this correctly. This would be here. Yep. Yeah, fuck it, that's stupid. And spell her here. Sorry, I am changing the parameters of a starting zone for you guys because it has changed because of your plan. Okay. I think we are good. Perfect. You guys over here. Activate. Okay. Malachi and Buxus are on the balcony. Jamira, what is the and again, this just succeeds, so basically what you're determining is just the flavor of it. What is the illusion that you use to pull these guards into Malachi's claymore?
I think she would have used whatever like signifier of a summer court person looks
Trinity.
like.
Okay.
Well, she wouldn't have used Trinity. She wouldn't have used Trinity's likeness.
Oh,
Not trying to put her on. Yeah, not
Yeah,
trying to
I think
put her out there like that.
they're gonna die.
Putting on
anyway.
blast.
Yeah, no, you probably put some sort of like what would be a summer court scout, and probably they
Yeah.
barrel out onto the floor, see the guards like, oh, and like dart back into the stairs type of thing. Makes total
Yeah,
sense.
just something for her to kind of catch their attention real quick.
Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna grab the claymore here real quick. Actually, I have to move you guys for a second because just in case the guards folks don't just straight up explode to the claymore. So they run here. Oops, got one.
Just fuckery.
They get to
afoot,
this
I can
point
feel
and
it.
they explode to the claymore. So the claymore does this.
Earth-shattering kaboom.
All right, so this is the left guy gonna make this reflex. The right guy gonna make this reflex. And yeah, you guys are like doing this in the stairwell because it is going to be a loud explosion right here. So the guy on the left succeeded, so he's only gonna take half. The guy on the right failed, and it's gonna take full. So here's the damage. Left takes half of each of these. Half and half. Right takes full and full. Yeah, so you guys see these two guards chasing this, what would be a summer court scout. The guy closest to you, Tyrannex, his, like, leg, like, just chunks of thigh is fucking gone. The guy to the next, like, across from you, a little bit further, didn't get his bad. But yeah, that one would probably bleed out if you don't just put them out of their misery. But with that Claymore explosion, if I could please get everyone's initiatives. Okay.
Landon, can you turn the light on for me? Thank you.
I'm assuming that 21 was for your initiative for Scalvix's. For some reason it didn't.
It shows on, yeah, Scalvix is the one right before Bux's.
some reason I don't
25.
have your numbers. What did you roll in Tyrannix?
Tyrannix was a 19.
Copy that. Yeah, they didn't come through on my end.
Ah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, me and Buckus are up there getting it.
this is hilarious. So you guys are like, go, go, go! Stairways, guard your ears. Malachi and Buckus from outside, you hear this big explosion as literally the building like moves a little bit.
We fist bump.
That's right. Fist bump, go, go, go.
Fist bump.
With that explosion, you just hear like this guttural, and
Fight.
we are going to see. This guy's going to do this.
Oh boy.
All right. You hear this gutturing roar, and then you probably hear some.
It will be your
That's
turn
it.
next.
Jamira, it is your turn. The guards were not immediately dispatched, so you guys are still sort of waiting on the stairwell for them to be dispatched, and you could break through. What do you want to do? Obviously, sorry. Those folks over in the... I'm pointing to it like you can fucking see what I'm doing. The folks over in the stairwell, you guys could place yourselves however you want in that yellow square. Obviously not up in the hall because you're in the stairwell. Let me fix that. But like you guys could place yourselves anywhere in here. I was kind of thinking it's like a spiral. That's where my head was at. But if you guys don't want like that placement, then yeah.
Copy. Just gonna drop. Just gonna drop the mages. They shouldn't be near death, obviously. And they're gonna do their electric arc on both of those.
Do
Let's
the
fucking
right guy
go.
first, and then the left guy. So right guy takes half. Left guy takes half. So that guy is he is hanging on by literal thread. He is not feeling too happy about this whole situation. But yeah, perfect.
It's your turn.
Okay, so I think this guy's gonna do this here.
It is your turn.
Let's go. Okay.
It is your turn.
So you. All right, Buxus, it is your turn, sir.
Do I want to go down this hallway immediately? Yes.
Yeah. Yep. So you slide open the door. Luckily for you guys, it was unlocked. Not a problem. Just comes right out. Yeah. So this appears to be a room. Is it not letting you in? Hold on. Let me get you in there.
There we go.
So yeah, there's a room here. It smells like moldy forest in here.
Yuck.
Yummy.
I think we found our moose man.
Not
I'm gonna move down
yummy.
the hallway.
Oh shit.
And once you get to there, sir, one pause, you see this sort of creature. It's got like 6 trunks of wood that are kind of like holding it up, almost like a wooden, an octopus, septopus. And then from the mid level up, there's like a little stump, and then sort of this like mushroom if it had an angry face. And then it's got arms and a kind of nasty looking staff thing with a, yeah, it's like a, so I guess it is like a forest octopus. It's just 6 arms and 2 legs. or 2 arms and 6 legs, the opposite. And it's kind of looking at you like as you run into its room here.
Does it not look like it's going to be friendly?
Absolutely not. Your
Doesn't look like he's
instinct
down for a pleasant
scream,
conversation.
bad guy.
Obvious situation.
Buxus and Jameer just want to have a chat.
You make your
Right.
linguistics roll, and it says, "Get out of my room."
Yeah, I was like, if it tells me to get out of his room, I'm like, oh, I was just on my way out. It's cool.
Oh,
Like,
my bad.
wrong house. My bad.
Yeah,
I thought my friend Craig lives here.
Yeah.
My friend Craig.
Hey, we're Craig.
I'll shout down to the hallway. I was, to Kai. I say, hey, man, we got one.
Not bad.
And 2 movements to get there, and then a punch a bunch for my new friend here who likes to kiss my fist.
Kiss my fish. That is a hit. And that's also a hit. 2 hits.
All right. Me likey.
Oh,
You have the stunning fist now too, right?
I do have the stunning fist now. Can I stunning fist him?
You don't have stunning fist.
Being assaulted by him.
total bullied. Bullied into taking stunning fist.
Let's see. So has to make a fort save against your spell DC. Your spell DC is, or your class DC is somewhere. Where's that? Where that is? I think that's 21. We're gonna assume 21.
21.
Day one.
21.
20, so 11 is that a crit fail? If it's 10 beneath, it is, right?
Yes.
I believe it is.
Yep.
So
Stun 3 on a critical failure.
stun 3, bro.
That's tight.
Is it? It is, right? Is it
That's
11 or
pretty
10?
tight. It's 10.
It's 10.
It's just like 10 above is a crit.
Right. Yep. Okay. So
10 if I
where
beat.
is the thing?
I'd love to hit him with a whooshu like straight punch and then an elbow right behind, and he's just like, "Gaga."
Yeah. So
I
like his
don't even know
fucking
what his
chattering
anatomy
teeth,
is.
he's like, and like his fucking legs, just like the wood just goes stiff. It's like you look at it and you saw it moving a moment ago, and if you didn't, you'd be like, huh, it could just blend in a forest, bro.
I was looking at my fist in shock, like I couldn't do that before.
You guys, it's actually funny. You guys lined up in an initiative. Malachi, you're next, my friend.
Someone move. Can I go? Well,
Hold on, let me drag you in because I think there was an issue with that wall there.
all right.
It's also probably gonna be fucky with you like going through that wall, so you have to. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. I can attack from here, can't I? Yeah.
Yeah. You won't have a flanking off guard to get your sneak attack from here, but
It's all right. Do my rolls suck today?
your rolls have been really garbage today. That
Welcome.
18 does hit though, so there you go.
Good enough for government work.
Wonderful. You got one more action, sir.
Stab him again.
Stab him, can parry, can maneuver, can. all
Is
kinds of
it?
stuff.
It's just a normal strike, right? With my sai. Or am I?
It would
Do I have?
be if you look at your actions.
Is it
It
the
would
map,
be the
my sword?
second button. So it'd be that
This-
+9 psi.
Yeah. that
Damn,
one.
bro.
My God, dude.
Hateful. Hateful.
That's it's just the beginning of the fight. You know, like
Yeah.
it's a
It's,
long
uh,
Here's
fight
your hero
ahead,
point. There's
bro.
only 8 minutes
It's your
left.
turn.
Real long fight ahead. So actually, this guy should be revealed because he's a big guy. All right, so one of the banditos that got blown up in the stairwell hill. Yeah. He is going to. He's gonna take a little step back into the hall here, and then he's gonna take a little. He's got like basically like a MAC-10 type of thing, like a little automatic pistol that he fires. He's gonna shoot at you, Tex, with that. A little prat. And he misses. And then he's going to.
Terrible shot.
I feel like it hit tech that just doesn't go in.
There you
Just
go.
bounces off of him
Yeah.
as he giggles to himself. That tickles.
How would Tex giggle?
I just did it.
Can we hear a text? There we go.
Okay.
It kind of sounds like an offshoot of a Santa giggle.
I thought you were gonna give him like
Okay.
one of those
You
One Piece
are
laughs.
Don't tempt me because I could do it.
All right, Scalvix.
Let's see. I think Scalvix is just gonna do probably the same thing. Yeah, he's gonna near death. He's gonna just send like 2 volleys of a force barrage at that one.
All right, it's dead. He had 1 health.
Oh, that's right. The other one ran,
It did.
and he's literally. How do you move again? It seemed like it changed. Is it space? Or do I just not have access to him? Hold on. Never mind. I was on the wrong button. He's just gonna move closer to Tyrannix.
Copy that.
Jameer's going to use one of her reactions to use Inevitable Return on the dude that just died.
What does that mean?
So she just kind of points a finger and just kind of crooks it up, and he kind of lurches back up as one of her thralls.
What does she say?
She doesn't say anything. She just very imperiously points at him and points up.
I was hoping you'd be like, arise.
Ah, man. She don't have words to waste on the nukes. They know what time it is. Get up.
Arise is copywritten, dude.
I know, but wake up. I don't know why I imagine her be like, wake up, or something like that. You have work to do.
It's your
Alright.
turn.
Only the big boys get the get words.
Well, Mr.
Small
Forest Man
fries get the point.
would be his turn, but
It's your
he's done
turn.
3, so he just sits there and does absolutely nothing. Let's see.
Loser.
So, actually, hold on, I gotta do something here. Oh, I understand now. Brilliant.
Do you?
Okay. So that's gonna go here, here, here. Perfect. All right, Trinity.
I'm gonna be super original. Sing everybody a song. And try and make it linger.
Wonderful.
Be inspired.
Will we be?
Yeah, that works. That's not a critical inspiration, but that is a normal one. I'm gonna inspire everybody, so don't worry. I got it on the little macro here.
Ew.
So you guys are all good. All right. That's only 1 action though, so you got 2 more.
I can't see anything.
That's why you should
So-
run out into the hall.
I don't think I will, because I learned from last time where we got slapped.
I suppose.
So I'm gonna chill here and we'll wait till Tyrannix runs in, and then next turn we'll run in after him.
That's wonderful.
It
All
will
right,
be
well,
your
Tyrannix, it
turn
is your
next.
turn, and you could just run in.
I am. 15. 30 feet.
So hold on one moment there, because there's going to be some reveals here, and you should be able to see what you can see. Oops, gravity and moving. So if you can't see new things, then you can't see them because of where you're at, but now you know.
Now I know. So I'm still gonna finish my second act and then I'm just gonna target him.
I'm gonna give you some details about the hallway that may not be apparent. I think they are though. Right here is a door down the hall past these new minions that you see are 2 doors on both sides of the hall, and then opposite of that at the bottom of the hall here again are 2 doors. So, and then sorry, there's also this door here. So there's 2 doors immediately in front of you, 2 doors down one hall, 2 doors down the other.
Yep. I'm gonna when I step out and I gaze at everything. And our comms be like, I got 2 turrets in the hallway, and I got 4 other combatants. And then, like I said, I'm gonna focus on this one at the moment.
Copy that.
It's just gonna be a normal strike since I had to take 2 actions to stride. I'm gonna hero point. Nope, I'm a hero point. It's the end of the night.
There you go.
Why not get a hit in if I can?
There it is.
Nice.
Yeah, you take a nice chunk out of that dude. He starts kind of staggers, and clearly he was moving down this hallway. You kind of caught up to him and got him with your weapon, and he's continuing but limping.
Don't try and run, son. You only die tired.
It is your turn.
Let's see.
Wait a tick. I'm supposed to be raging. What are we doing?
I don't know, man.
It's supposed to happen like right when we start initiative.
I don't think it places it automatically. Like you have to drag it onto your guy.
It is your turn.
Yeah, I thought it did, but silly goose. Did it still not go? I'm done. If you're,
I'm doing things. So another one comes out, top of the hall. Is going to shoot at you. You see this what appears to be a little Winter Court pixie.
Mark came out.
Missing.
It is your turn.
So this turret down at the south end of the hall is also going to shoot a barrage of cryo ammo beams.
Let's fucking
miss
go.
Everything.
It's your turn.
Now this guy. Comes out and runs all the way towards you, and then that's all his moves. So that's
It is your turn.
Can I do a quick swap real quick since he did that? And I'm gonna swap to my scatter gun.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep it as is.
Okay.
I think I'm in a good spot actually.
I'm gonna delete that so we don't get confused next week. Let's see.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Okay. Okay.
It's your turn.
Oops.
It is your turn.
All right.
More monsters.
So you hear some chanting behind this door here. And
This
actually,
door?
oh shit, I forgot. Guys, for whatever reason, you didn't see him. He was very sneaky. Malachi and Buxus, if you look at this wall here,
Yeah, I was gonna
it's-
ask, what was that?
so what that means is basically they broke down this wall so you can still see that there's some like jagged pieces. They kind of just like sledged through it, but didn't like do it well. By the way, there's a guy here. Here comes Arendor.
Oh, right before we close. Nice.
If I knew
Good
you
thing
were
I didn't
there, I
change
wouldn't
to
have
my
been punching
scatter
you.
gun.
Yeah, he's gonna move right here. That's all he's gonna do though. He casts a little spell. You see he actually has he's got his little purple suit on, but now he has a very large great axe that he's toting, and it happens to have a very frosty hue to it with just little like frost falling from it as he stomps over to where you two are. Yeah, we got a little-
It
Survive.
will be your turn next.
Jamira, do you wanna continue this for us?
Yeah, let's. Man, I love how together we are as a party, not split at all.
It's perfect. This is exactly how we wanted it to be.
We're
We
all
learned
together.
we learned every lesson possible.
We'll see. We'll
Put it
see.
to good use. Okay.
I'm just
We're-
saying, have you not seen Ocean's 11 through what 15 or whatever?
Do they have
I mean,
15 of them?
No, I'm being a smartass. I'm just
Oh.
saying, there's a lot of them, and they always split the party, dude.
well,
Everybody
yeah,
has a role
they're
to play.
playing a different game. They're not playing Pathfinder. They're playing Blade.
That's a good point.
Okay. Actually, I think she's actually going to command her thrall. She's going to use one of her focus points. She's going to use life tap. She's going to send this thrall up here at this dude. So,
Copy
like,
that.
thrall gets up, you know, she crooks it up and points it, and it just kind of bolts and starts running. So it's one of his former friends, I guess, running at him, basically. And then he just kind of like latches on, and like just like this dark energy kind of like starts to permeate around him. We'll see if it does anything or not to him.
All right, so failure.
Yeah.
Drain
So
2.
he is drain 2, and then the thrall is destroyed from that.
Wonderful job, Calcium Construct.
So it actually like absorbs into him a little bit, kind of draining some of his life force. And
Yeah, I don't think he
if Chex was harmed, he would get some
so
help, but he's good.
Everyone's all good. Perfect.
It is
Just
your
use
turn.
temporary. I'll just add it to my temp. Like a necro shield.
And then she's just gonna move. Sorry, she's just gonna move up to here, and that's her turn.
Copy that. So this mad scientist looking lad from up north is going to move down a little bit closer to Tex. And this motherfucker has a sling of all things. He's going to try to hit you with some slingage.
Look at that. He hit.
He fucking did it.
You got a good hit in. Good job.
That's a nice little smack with a sling to a big one. 7 damage sling.
It's
Call
your
it
turn.
David and Goliath moment.
This guy moves up. This looks to be essentially a little kobold man. And they are going to try to melee strike you twice with a little dagger thing.
Brother, I cannot
Right,
wait
go
to get in
ahead.
that hallway.
I have plans for that hallway.
Alright, so here's the critical. So that does automatically add on the sneak attack because of the flank, so we can see, and then the normal damage roll. Yeah, 12 and 8 from a couple of stabbies.
It's your turn.
Now the North Tort is gonna shoot at Tex. Raj.
Scalvix is gonna do this. God damn, dude. Actually, he's gonna save that. Never mind.
I don't think he would be able to anyway because of he can't see.
It says
himself.
60 feet.
I would assume that it's also line of sight.
All it says is trigger a creature within range is hit with a strike that deals physical damage.
I'm almost positive that there's like line of sight and effect assumed by all spells.
A creature with this trait is primarily constituted or has a strong connection to arcane actions.
I mean, you decide not to do it anyway, so it
Yeah,
does not
I'm just-
matter. Here's the crit on the ice turret shot. And then if we want to pause here, so that Buxus, I'm assuming we're going to be leading up to a very nice slap here.
Oh yeah, it's coming.
The slap is a coming.
Open up the next episode, slapping everybody.
See, at the end of this episode, we're a little worried, right? Shamira's like, this is why we don't split the party. But then we'll see next episode why maybe it
Let's
could work,
slap everybody.
right?
I mean, Shamira's like, this is why we should have just had a discussion. Why we should have talked.
Jameer's gonna eat so many pancakes.
No, she's not. She's not gonna hit. Tyrannix gets to make his own pancakes.
That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, the stipulation was if she gets it,
Right.
Not if anybody does, just her. She don't care about nobody else.
yeah.
If y'all want to get beat up, that's on you.
That's fine.
Yeah, she'll support you getting beat up, just not herself.
That's cool.
Well,
It is what
Draws
it
the
is.
line.
GG's, y'all. I think we got a nice little primer to what this is going to be next sesh.
Get our shit kicked in. Yeah. All right, y'all.
Have a good one, Mo.
See you later.
GG's.